is a brand which is underrated and which is really legitimate in China, this brand is Seagull. Some people say that Chinese watches aren't good.
Read. I meant that as a joke, of course.
Some people say that Chinese watches aren't technical. Some people say that Chinese watches have no grace. Hi and welcome on the Hands-On Time. So the topic of today is about this Seagull skeleton watch. Okay, so Seagull was founded in 1955 in the city of Tianjin. The Tianjin watch factory built the first Chinese watch, and it would become the first Chinese watch for export. Originally called Wuxing, which meant 5-star, the brand name was changed to Dongfeng, which meant east wind, more powerful wind of the east. In the 1961, the Tianjin watch factory was assigned to develop the official aviation watch for pilots in the Chinese Air Force, the 1963, the famous 1963 chronograph. In 1974, the year the company started to export their watches, the name was changed to the English name Seagull. The association with the Seagull stands for flying great distances, a symbol for the global export strategy. The cost. How much did I pay for this watch? For this watch I paid 114 euros, believe it or not. This watch, when I first came to see it, you know, it was years ago, it was around 482 euros, okay? Now it's 114 euros. I bought it from a seller on AliExpress that is called Mechanical Wristwatch Store, okay? Mechanical Wristwatch Store. This seller is fantastic. He has 100% of positive reviews on AliExpress, and I'm putting the link for this watch in the description. I'm not sponsored by him, but this is the second time. Okay, the second time I bought this watch from him. The first one was with the black hands. It was for a gift for the husband of the sister of my girlfriend. Okay, and I had a tremendous experience with this seller, so I'm recommending him to you. He's an AD and he sells, official seagulls to people. And since that seagull is discontinued, by the official, Seagull store, watch store, I'm happy that I found it from him. So I'm really recommending him to you. Okay, I'm not sponsored again, but this is a really serious seller. What about the specs? Rapidly. Okay, the specs. So for the case of this stainless steel 316L stainless steel watch case, it's 38 point something. Okay, it's under 39, so it will stand beautifully on the wrist. You have also an onion style crown, as you can see. So is it hackable? Yes, it is. You see, hackable. The second hand stopped. Okay, and it's a hand winding system. It's as simple as that. Okay, so you just push it out, you set the time, you push it in, you hand wind it, and that's pretty much it. Hackable, of course, like I said. The crystal is sapphire, okay, sapphire crystal. It's a real sapphire crystal. I think that the back, see-through case back, is made out of sapphire as well. The movement inside is the excellent ST16, okay, that has been decorated for the design of this watch. Absolutely wonderful and beautiful, as you can see. Okay, the thickness of this watch is 12.50 by my calculation, and the lug-to-lug width of this watch would be 48. So as you can see, wonderful specs for this watch. Even for the small wrists, this watch would be a wonder. So the straps is made out of leather. Okay, you have the Seagull connotation on the strap, as you can see, and it's 3 atmospheres. means 30 meters of water resistance means you don't go swimming with this watch. Okay, this is a dress watch. It's not a watch that you would take with you to the pool. The good and the bad about this watch, well, it's pretty simple. Everything is good about this watch. Okay, as you can see. So this review will be special because I don't have many things to say about this watch except that this is a watch that you want to admire. That's the only thing. That the words that come to me, you know, spontaneously in mind with this review is admiring, you know. So let's just take a moment. Let's take a moment and admire the watch. Okay. So as you can see, I don't know if you will be able to see it, but there's a pattern around on the circle, you know, on the white circle. Here you can see the brand, and there's a pattern. I don't know if the camera will catch it. I hope so. And look at the decoration of the movement. I mean, this movement, I saw, you know, watches from Edox, which is a Swiss brand, that were actually looking way under, you know, this watch. This is the most affordable skeleton. Even the Rotary or the Invicta are, you know, not close to what this watch is actually proposing. Okay, so yeah, I know this review is unusual because we are just looking at it, but you know, admiring this watch is something that if you buy it, you would do a lot. Trust me. Look at the wonderful decoration of the ST16 here, with the colors on the screws. I mean, it is crazy. Look at what you see. Look at the stem mechanism when you wind it. I hope that you can see it. You see like the stem mechanism turning while you're winding it. And you even see the action of the palette. I don't know if I will be able to catch all of the beauty of this watch, but trust me, there's a lot of things going on. There's the palette, you see, the action of the palette on the balance wheel. It's crazy. The beautiful, of course, blue hands. I took the one with the blue hands. I think it's the most beautiful one. And the arrow on the seconds. So I know, you know, usually on my reviews I talk a lot, but here it's just about, you know, trying to admire, because this is a watch that I'm repeating myself, but it's true, you will spend a lot of time, you know, just like admiring. And it's absolutely readable, you know, the time with the applied indices, the blue applied indices. This watch is really like easy to read. In contrast of you know, other skeleton watches. Beautiful, isn't it? With the spring, as you can see, that I've wind. It's really nice. Okay, so that's it for the moment. And here is a wrist shot, okay, of the watch on my 16.5 centimeters, sorry, wrist. As you can see, it embraced beautifully my wrist with this, with those, you know, 12.5 millimeters of thickness. Beautiful dress watch that you have to wear with a suit. Okay, this watch goes with a suit. Of course, you can wear it, you know, in a casual, chic type of outfit as well. But I think like a suit would complement this watch beautifully. As you can see, 16.5 millimeters stands beautifully. So even the small wrists, do not be afraid, you know, this watch will be an absolute wonder on your wrist. Okay, I repeat, 16.5 centimeters of a wrist that I have, and it stands like this, beautifully. That's it for the wrist shot. So final thoughts. This review was quick, I know, but it's like truly, like I said before, only about admiration, you know, admiring something with this watch. So my final thoughts are easy. Just go, grab yourself one. At this price, it is crazy. Seagull is the best of what China can produce when it comes to mainstream watches. It's absolutely up there with the Swiss watches, with the German watches, with the French watches, with the Japanese watches. If there's one brand that is absolutely serious about making watches, it is Seagull. It's a brand that is often copied, sadly, but if you can, put your hands on a real one, on the official store, or provided by an official AD like the one I'm pointing to you, Seagull is wow. It's absolutely wonderful. That would make any Chinese man proud. Really, this brand is doing wonders, and so underrated. So that's it for today, guys. I'm sorry, there's nothing else to say apart from looking at this watch. So I'm gonna leave you with a picture of a genius guy and his son, because I think that this man deserves more than a stupid caricature in a stupid movie. So like, subscribe, comment if you want, and see you in the next one. Take care of you guys. Goodbye.